They could have sex, rape, all that shit. It was Saturnalia, giving praises to the Saturn, the god of Saturn, a pagan god. You know what I'm saying? And because they basically show how every year, and the winter solstice is basically around December 21st, December 22nd. If you look at it, that's how scientifically it's the shortest day of the year as far as like the hours and the minutes and the seconds of actual sunlight that we able to basically partake and see. So they basically said at that time of the year, that was the time that the sun, when the air was reborn to them every year because it's the shortest day of the year. And that's basically how they transferred it over from a pagan ritual and recognized when the Christian church came through, Roman Catholicism came in through Constantine, how they took upon the ritual of the pagan ritual and said the birth of the sun, S-U-N, and tied it into the birth of the sun, the S-O-N. You know what I'm saying? That's how they tied that in December 24th, December 25th. Because that was the time, basically, the winter solstice started over there in the Roman Empire at that time. That's why we basically start off December 21st, December 22nd right now, around the same area of time. So this way, because I always wonder, how do you get December 25th out of nowhere? And I want to see what significant day December 25th hold, basically, in these crackers shit. And I was able to see that it was through the Saturnalia, the pagan rituals and pagan celebration through the original Christmas. It's a pagan holiday, and they tied it into being Christ's birthday. Basically, some more shit that crackers made up, and niggas ain't really got nothing to do with the shit.
Yo, what it is? Real Vision, you live.
What's up?
What's happening?
Shit.
Yeah, what it is?
What y'all talking about?
You ain't been watching the show?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on. My niece told me to call, so I'm calling, trying to see.
Well, you've been watching the show. You know, we really talking about the holiday shit, all this shit like the Thanxkillin and over through Christmas, and we talking about the origin and where that shit really started from, and how the, you know what I'm saying, how the base of that shit started from some cracker shit, and it really ain't got nothing to do with no niggas, no real niggas. You know what I'm saying?
Oh.
That's the shit. That's the shit we really getting into. We basically showing like, cause we trying to see how we relate to the shit. I ain't got nothing problem with nobody else doing their thing. I just want to see how our position come into how we computed into that Christmas and Thanksgiving shit. So that's the shit that we was on.
Oh, okay.
You ain't on that. What you got to say about that? How, where you think all that started from, like Thanksgiving and Christmas, and where that came from? You don't want to talk. You want to stunt, huh?
Look, can I give a shout out?
Give a shout out to who? Go ahead. Give your shout out.
My man.
Go ahead. Give your shout out to your man. Go ahead.
Hey, I love you so much.
Yeah, that's real.
We for 20 seconds keep something on me. Well, listen, fuck Rose Island. It's a
Yeah, all that shit, man. Give thanks. What your name is?
My name is
Okay,
Erica, hey, man, we live on here every week, Tuesday at 11, man. Real Vision.
always.
Grown man, real nigga shit.
Yes.
All right, give thanks, Erica, for the call in, man. We respect that. Give thanks.
All right.
All right, now. Yeah, we're going to let Erica call in. She gave a shout to her people. So I hope you was out there listening, man. Hey, we don't mind. You want to call in and stunt, do your thing? Do your thing. You got the spotlight, man. Hey. Straight up. Straight up to you, you know what I'm saying? So, but get back to what we were saying, man, and how that shit really tied into, it's really a pagan-ass ritual, man. I see, once again, to me, I see a prime example of crackers started some shit. They're associating this shit with some godliness in church. They say, this Christmas time, this Christmas, we only doing that shit, man, because we was doing that shit from jits. It's all fun when you're a jit. You don't know no better. I used to like it too. Wake up, got presents and shit.
Who the fuck don't like
You don't know
jits?
you're a jit, but then when you get older, you see that shit, it's over, man. When you grown, this shit is some pagan-ass cracker shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, what it is? This Real Vision, you live.
Hey, dog. This Cody again, dog.
What it is?
Hey, man. I've been listening to your show, dog. I mean, y'all got your, y'all point of view, right?
Okay.
I mean, and like I think like it's more of all this stuff besides like Christmas. I got my own point of view, you know what I mean? But like for Thanksgiving and all these other holidays, what they call holidays, I think they got that shit for like media purpose, or like not like a media purpose, but what I mean by like that is like it's to make people go out and buy stuff, make them feel like they have to go out there and buy shit.
Yeah, that's what it is too, man. They just out there, you know what I'm saying? It's about money, man. It's marketing and shit.
But see, that's the same thing we talking about. That's the real shit about Christmas, man. The real shit about Christmas ain't about all this shit with the Christ shit and all that stuff. It's about the money, man. Every year you can see the numbers don't lie. Business go up at the end of the year every year because it's all about the cheese, the bread. Everybody spend the most money towards the end of the year. They go in debt. It's a perpetual cycle. That shit about the bread, but everybody on the front like, oh, it's about goodness. We getting together. We doing some God shit. Little about Jesus was born. It's about the bread and the gifts, man.
Hey, yeah, you're right, man. Hey, they should do that every day, not just on that one day or that one holiday. They should do that every day.
That's what we saying. And that's what we saying.
They'll be like, oh, okay, I'm going to do that for this one holiday. Blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah, we just saying, why we always got to wait till a bitch tells us to do it? Why you can't do that every day?
Right, on your own.
Do your own shit. Yeah, man. Hey, give thanks for that, man, though, straight up.
All right, man.
All right, yeah. Hey, Real Vision, GMRNStv.
Yeah, what you only always saying something about white people for?
Because, man, we, of course, if you, all right, put it like this, man. Let's check it like this, all right? Follow me. Let's say you a nigga, you in this bitch, you got tried, you got tough on your shit, you gave up, you got put in slavery for 450 plus years, even to this day, you still getting tried, disrespected, bitch trying you, but it's our fault now. But if a bitch want to keep doing it, they have a piece of the pie and keep trying, you don't want to let you get yours, they straight. Of course, it's a reaction. It ain't no hate shit. It's to every action is a reaction. That's the law of physics, dog. Without that, it ain't real. It ain't real if a bitch just be like, well, we straight and all. Man, come on. If you keep getting tried, that's like a bitch bullying you every day in school. Eventually, you got to swing on that bitch and let him know, like, fuck that. I'm tired of getting tried.
But yeah, but what's with all the derogatory comments like cracker and all that shit, man?
Because we see, like I said before, I explained on Real Vision, the word cracker, the term we use cracker, that just came from slavery, man. When a bitch used to come around on the horse, they used to have the whip. They cracked that bitch on our motherfucking back. So they was the cracker. Just like the way a house nigga used to be on that bitch sometime come around and crack her ass with the motherfucking whip too. Just like when I see a black police now, I don't say they go a black police, I'm like, they go the crackers. It's just the bitch come around with the motherfucking whip. So that's the same shit they using that bitch right now. It's a mental whip on our ass now. So that's where the term come from. That shit come from slavery. They pop us with the whip. Of course we gonna call them the cracker because they crack the whip on our ass. That's the cracker.